What we show now is from our Tecar series. These accessories can be selected, so let me just say this. Operation of these optional accessories is the connection to the machine. The first is RT-shaped bipolar head. This handle can be used as a bipolar handle. Can also be used as a unipolar handle. Here I will briefly say how to use this handle. Let's take a look here. Usually this header is connected to the black interface. If there is a green interface on the machine, then we plug it directly into the green. It acts as a bipolar head. It can be used without a negative plate. The interface it uses the same is the operation interface of red. If it is an outdated system of Tecar, then its operation is to choose the function of mono. Select red to operate. And then talk about this bipolar. Because it has both poles on it, then its heating rate will be relatively faster. Our energy can be appropriately reduced a little bit. And then there's the probe. We can replace it. Mainly to replace its spacing. The spacing between the two heads. It can be adjusted by plugging and unplugging. Now it's the widest page. Let's adjust it again. This is the shortest page. We operate according to the part to be operated. Just make adjustments. I just said that it is plugged into the green interface as a bipolar operation. If we operate unipolar, this green interface is plugged directly into the red one. Demonstrate here. Plug it directly into red. The same interface is also using the red interface. In the state of inserting red, we need to match a negative plate because it operates in a unipolar state. It needs one positive and one negative to operate. At this time, we operate this handle as a unipolar operation. Just follow the connection method I just said. Let's take a look at other handles next. Show this glove here. Finger rehabilitation applied to electrotherapy. Or give the clinician a facial treatment. For example, wrinkle removal. Import some products. It's okay to use this glove. Briefly see here. All gloves need a special cable for gloves. When buying gloves, there will be this cable. Let's align this button here. Just buckle it on. After buckling, the cable will have a red connector and a yellow interface. At this point we connect. In this way, the gloves are connected. If it is to treat the client's part, the operator wears gloves. Before the operator wears this glove, he needs to insulate his hands first. We usually use rubber gloves, some rubber gloves for medical use. Do hand insulation. Wear this EMS glove after insulation. So the current only works on the patient. It doesn't sit on the operator. This is the first way to use gloves. The second is to make the patient wear gloves directly to treat the rehabilitation of the hand. And this is what we do directly with the patient. Then the interface of the application. If it is an old system, it is the operation interface of pulse. Just set the parameters of the microelectricity here. Then down is the CET private operation head. This is a direct connection to the bool interface. Using the CET function of the model, and then we apply vaginal contractions. Clinical practice usually takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It needs to be matched with a negative plate. Because it belongs to unipolar radio frequency, so we're going to match it with a negative electrode. Let it form a circuit to heat up. This is the connection method of the private function of our CT. And then we'll look at these two. One is a CET of the same material as this one. It is a private operation head applied to internal yin contraction. And then one is red. It is also the operation head applied to the private function. These two should be matched with an operating handle. When buying these two private heads, I need to buy this handle. We will be equipped with two handles for this handle. One is a bool interface. The other one has this red interface. Just install the corresponding one. For example, we screw it on. Then operate the private function. Then it needs to be connected to the red interface. Then operate with a negative electrode. CET functions the same. Same reason. When it is in operation, screw the probe onto this handle. Remember to screw it on the handle. It is the cable with the bool interface. We are connected to the bool interface, and then also with a negative plate. You can use this private function. This is how the two private operation heads are used. The interface it uses, also red. Just use the modeled red. The CET header is the CET interface. Then there are two optional ones here. Red and CET operation heads for this arc. These two heads, it can be directly installed on the standard red and CET handles. We can just pack it accordingly. The area where the two heads are applied, generally used in curved areas. It fits better. Like the joints of all limbs. It has curved areas, and the neck area. Operate with these two heads. It's more comfortable, and the shoulder area is also okay. Its function is the same as that of the conventional standard probes for red and CET. The function is the same. It's just that the shape of its head is different. Here we go. Shown here is a fissure knife. It is some of the more common fissure knives. There are many styles of fissure knives. It connects in three ways. So let me show you the first one. It needs to be connected with this small probe. When we buy this fissure knife, it is necessary to have this line. This is a multifunctional skull fissure knife. The small probe is inserted, rotate and fix here. At this time, this multifunctional fissure knife can be operated. Then connect the interface to the red host socket. Then it needs to be operated with a negative electrode plate. All fissure knife operations, it must be equipped with a negative plate. This way the customer knows, when operating the fissure knife, it needs to be matched with a negative electrode. And look down. Here is the application on the face.
应用在脸部或
Hold the fixture knife in your hand.
者筋膜刀。
Its jack is not rotating.
就不是旋转的，
It's a plug-in cable.
插拔线的这种。
And we see where this hole is.
这个孔的位置，然后
It is connected by plugging it in like this.
然后进行就可以连接的。
Fixture nails are already
都
interfaces.
是红色
Connect to the red socket of the host.
色插口。
After connecting,
连接好之后呢，
it needs to be used with a negative plate. Fixture knife for this chicken
这
leg.
个鸡腿的筋膜刀。
It is also used for plugging and unplugging with this cable.
使用的。
Plug it in and then you can operate it.
插口。
It also needs to be used with a negative electrode plate.
啊这
This
是我们
is the connection of the second type of fixture knife.
连接。
The third,
我们的第三种筋膜刀，
need to match one of this thread.
这个线。
It doesn't need to be matched with a small probe,
搭配我们这个线
like this one with this ons does.
自带螺柱的这个
This
筋膜刀
fixture cutter head.
它是
It is
直接
screwed directly into this wire. It can be operated. It is also used with a negative plate.
使用
So there are 3 connection methods for the fixture knife in total.
客户
After the customer realizes these 3, for the connection of the remaining fixture knife,
它的连接呢，都
it's all relatively simple. This is the operation of the fixture knife. The function of the fixture knife is exactly the same,
一样的。
mainly because of their different shapes and styles. The area of application is different,
不太一样。
functionally and therapeutically the
是
same.
相同的。
And look here at the electrode patch applied to the EMS current.
EMS 电流上应用的电极贴片。
This viscous electrode patch is disposable. Of course, you can use it twice if you
2
want.
次左右呢也是可以。
It is equipped with a release film.
膜
When we use
的
it,
时候呢，同样要
remove this release film as well.
给它揭掉。
And then the sticky side, apply it to the treated area.
那么
This is the
它连接线呢
cable.
就是这一种。
Again, one red and one yellow, connecting the positive and negative poles.
那么我们连
When we connect,
是
this kind of direct plug and unplug is enough.
一个极上面呢，它会
For example, connect 2 pieces on the negative electrode.
两片，
Then the positive electrode wire is also connecting the 2 pieces. There are also 2 pieces for plug and unplug connection, so it has a total of 4 electrodes.
片的电极片。
It is applied to the treated part. This is how it connects. Interface used. It is the operation interface of this box.
界面
Just turn on the current function.
电流就可以